I'm on. I'm my computer. My computer crashed on me, and so I'm having to use Ashley. So we're all in disarray today. I had to take it down and get my ports fixed and whatever. So anyway, how's everybody doing? We got some exciting updates to share, right, Ashley?
We do.
Okay, so let's go to. Hey, well, Ashley is going to Dropbox and finding the folder. Okay, tell me who was at our event and any kind of updates or anything that you want to share with everybody while we're waiting for everybody else to log on. Anything that you guys thought was good information? As I'm going to share one thing as a reminder. It was a big aha to some. Can you all hear me okay? Mike, you brought this up. MC, you brought this up. No, about the ALC and what, tell everybody what's happening now that you changed the ALC to being in one room and having it be part of your meeting schedule. And tell everybody what's kind of transpired now that
All right, well, let's, I'm glad that you know the numbers. And so what,
Beth, you need to mute yourself. So share with everybody what's happened and that it's built some your gallery and it's built some other people wanting to tell everybody what kind of happened.
Yeah, so I've been here just a little over a year now, so kind of stepped in and was running the monthly ALC meeting in a conference room, just the executive leadership team and the ALC members. We sat through a class with Georgia where we did a mock ALC, and she had suggested that instead of doing it in a conference room, to use one of the team meeting slots to hold that. So there were some different opinions about whether we should do that or not, but we all agreed to give it a shot, kind of see what happens. So we've now done 2 or 3 of them in place of a team meeting, and I think it went fantastic. Great feedback. I had three of my top agents step up and say, "Hey, I didn't realize ALC was that. I'd love to be a part of it next year." So I've gone from 2 to potentially 5 ALC members for next year. And they are all over the top motivated to jump into different areas of the brokerage. And we're actually working through all of that to have it kind of ready to launch January 1st. So I think it's brought a lot of attention to what the ALC does, what it's for, what we give back to them. And it's generated a lot of motivation.
Awesome. So just to reiterate, the ALC should never be, there's only one time that the ALC is a closed meeting, and that is when the ALC is conducting the interview for a team leader. It's in the P&G manual. That is the only time is it a closed meeting. Other than that, the ALC meeting is open to everyone. So if you're holding it in a conference room, that is wrong. That is wrong. It never should be in a conference room. It needs to be open. The gallery comes to the meeting, so you should be having it in a training room so the gallery can participate and listen. They don't speak, but they listen. And if you're leading it the right way, everything that the ALC is hearing about their business, their goals and success and all of those things, the gallery is hearing that. So they're seeing how they succeed through ALC members. And when you have the right people on the ALC, just like you said, Mike, everybody wants to aspire to be like those ALCs if you're leading it at a high level. In fact, in the P&G manual, it says that anybody new to the market center, it is an expectation that they attend the first ALC meeting after they join. So my recommendation was to keep it on a consistent path because generally agents like consistency. If you're having 4 meetings, 1 meeting a month, then make the 3rd meeting. And the reason it's generally the 3rd meeting is so you have the reports and everything available. So the MCA is not scurrying on the 2nd week to get reports done. On the 3rd meeting of the month, that becomes your ALC meeting. So you have 3 team meetings and 1 ALC, which is like a team meeting in itself because you've got everybody coming. Okay, if you're only going to have 2 meetings or 1 meeting a month, then make it, at the same time when everybody can participate and it's in an open forum. So I'm glad that that's worked out for you, Mike. Congratulations. But do not have your meetings closed and in a conference room. That is not the way that they are to be led. Okay, so thank you for that update. All right, looks like we got more people on here. So let's talk about, first of all, our Canva percentages. Ashley, are you going to share? Ashley's driving today since I'm sitting at her computer and I'm working kind of on her stuff. Okay. So here we go. So we have some cool updates for you. So let's take a look at our Canva number. We don't have the slide for you. That'll be coming out a little bit later, but we're just going to do it this way. On our top 5 people for the number, as soon as this opens up. And you're going to be sending out those updates a little bit. Did you already send them out?
They should be in
All right, you already should actually have it, Ashley said. So you should.
Outlook. They were
So you should have it, okay. So congratulations again to Orlando Lake Nona for the number. They are in the lead with 262 out of their 292 agents. Jax Beach, great job. You're in second place. Orlando Central is in third place. Those would be our leaders right now from a contest perspective. And then Tampa Central, ooh, they're making their way up there. They used to be like way down, and so they're getting back up there from a number perspective. And New Tampa is 112. Look at that.
very close.
Very close. And look at South Shore, very close. So good job, everybody. And then we definitely have some opportunity down here. Again, this is kind of interesting because Canva is a value proposition to our agents. So if you're looking at this and you're kind of down in the lower rankage, particularly when it comes to percentages, you might want to take a look at that. So let's now look at percentages and see what changes actually might have happened. All right, so percentages. Ashley and I get to look at this ahead of time, so we get to share some of this. I don't know what is this doing.
This is our technology day. We had a
This is oh my God. What did we?
well. Go back to the number one and then just sort it.
Okay, all right, I'll just sort it.
It's doing it. I don't know what its problem is.
Now it's doing an update. Maybe you need to go into mine and I don't know. All right. Today is not tech day. I hope this doesn't happen for my other big surprise. Otherwise, all right, here we go. So let's just go ahead and do this. Largest to smallest. Look at that. St. John's. Look at St. John's. You guys are doing an amazing job out there. Let me just highlight this because it was on the other one. We're just going to highlight this so they get to see. St. John's is at 93%. We have a leader in first place out there in Jacksonville. Great job, St. John's. 93%. So look they are only 6 people away. Of course, they keep growing because they were at 96 before, and I think they netted 3 or 4 this month. So they keep growing, but good job, 93%. And check out everybody else. Lake Nona is at 89. Jack's Orange Park is at 75. Look, woo! Marietta and Marietta, go. You're in third place, Marietta.
Liz, great job.
Inverness, look at that, Mike M&M, you're at 64%. Good job. New Tampa's at 63%. South Shore, they're doing a good job, and they don't even have like a team leader yet, so they're really doing a great job. Cameron is pretty close. All of these people are really, really pretty close. So it can change at any moment. So great job to the St. John's Market Center for being at 93.94%. Every sign up counts, guys. Every sign up counts. Oops, sorry. I know you don't like to do those. Oh, Suzanne. Suzanne just logged in.
She missed the announcement.
Suzanne, are you there yet? Suzanne, I just saw you log in. You just logged in. Suzanne, are you there? Suzanne.
Hi. Sorry.
You just missed it. We were congratulating you guys on being number 1 in percentages for the Canva contest.
Yay, Tyler.
Look at 93.94%. So good job.
Okay, I'll tell Tyler, he's been working so hard. Literally working so hard. Care calls, calling people. He's doing awesome.
You're 93 of your 99 people.
Yay, Tyler. Thank you.
Good job, good job, good job, good job. All right. Now, I'm not going to say that. Now let's keep our fingers crossed and let's hope this opens up. It's not going to do some kind of a update for us. So far, so good. All right. So here we go. Ashley, we have our big contest and you guys didn't even know what it was. By the way, we announced our Canva winners on our last call. And so we had to wait until, let me move this up. This is in my way. Let me move this up. There we go. I don't know. Can you move that up for me? Oh, there you go. All right. And I didn't announce this. I just said, hey, you guys are in the lead, in the appointments, gross and net lead. I didn't tell anybody what we were going to do. So here's what we did. So we're going to have some winners for appointments, gross and net. So here's the winners. For appointments, we're taking the top 5 in each category. So for appointments, come on, there we go. Here we go. In the top 5, you each are going to get a $100 gift card to Amazon.
Correct.
The following team leaders. In celebration, that would be Tamara, Sarasota Metro, Jamie, Damian, Lakeland. I know you have that helps you there too, Nicole. So you guys can figure that out. Dennis, Omar, thank you, and Jack's Beach, Joe. So great job to those 5. Now you can barely see it. You see it better on mine, but you barely see it here. This green. So I said, you know what? Anybody that did 40 is kind of like, and it just so happened to be the top 5 were 40. By the way, I just want to acknowledge their goal was 30, 30, 40, 40, and 30. And they were, look at this, all the percentages of their goals. So really, really great job. So I wanted to congratulate anybody else that hit 30 or above. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have Ocala, Tampa Central, Tallahassee, Gainesville, Lake Nona, New Tampa, and St. John's. All those team leaders, you are going to be in a drawing. So we have your card, is that one? We have them here. So now, Ashley, you are going to draw.
Oh, gosh.
We're going to take the 2 in that have 30 or greater, and we're going to draw 2 names, and you're going to get a $50 gift card to Amazon. So, Ashley, draw the names. We have 5 here in the North Florida region. Orlando Lake Nona. You get a $50 gift card. That would be Liliana. And who's the next one? Oh! No!
I don't want him to
Oh, Wiki! Redo! Wiki always wins. Here we go, Gainesville.
Love you, Ash. Mwah.
You always
Against your will. Mwah.
win, Wiki. You get a $50 Amazon card, and I know what you're going to spend that money on. Who are you going to spend it on, Wiki?
I'll probably take my bromance Raylo out for a cocktail.
I thought you were going to spend it on those grandbabies.
Oh, that's for sure.
You need to take that and spend it on those grandbabies. All right. Well, congratulations. All right. That is for appointments. So congratulations, 30 and above, and congratulations to our top 5, 40 and above. All right. Now, Ashley, we're moving on to gross.
We are.
All right. For the month of November, are we in gross? Here we go. These are our gross winners. New Tampa, 12, Bo. Orlando Central, Lisa, 12. Sarasota Metro, Jamie, 11. Jacksonville Beach, Joe, 11. And Orlando Lake Nona, a lot of L's in that. Liliana, 10. So congratulations. Look at that. The top 5, 10 or more. 5 market centers, 10 or more. Great job. You are all getting a $100 gift card to Amazon. So great job on that. And then, Ashley, look at all of the people. I did anybody that was 5 or greater, because that should be the minimum, should be 5.
Right.
Okay. So great job to all of you that did 5 or greater. And let me just read those people off. And you have this already done.
I do, right?
Ashley already has it done. Celebration, Jack's Mandarin, Orlando South, Sarasota Siesta Key, Lakeland, Bradenton, Manatee, St. Petersburg, Orlando Southwest, Brandon, Greater Manatee, Venice, Tampa Central, Tallahassee, St. John, St. Augustine, Winter Haven, Sarasota, Lakewood Ranch, Claremont, Orlando North, Daytona Beach, Inverness, and Spring Hill. Amazing job, guys. You all did 5 or more. So congratulations. And Ashley, we're going to draw 2 names there, and they're going to win a $50 gift card to Amazon. I hope it's not Wiki again.
Me too.
Let me see. Orlando South. Carla, Orlando South. Carla, great job. Great job. Good job. I'm putting these here so you don't forget.
Okay.
And Claremont, Cameron, Claremont. Good job, good job, good job. All right. So, yay. Is this fun? Wiki, are we having fun yet? I'm having fun. Ashley,
Always.
let's move. By the way, I'm going to have an overview for you here, but I wanted to get to all the exciting news first. All right, net. This was so important, exciting. And look here. The top market center. Well, actually, I did the top 5, but we had some ties here. So Sarasota Metro, Jamie was net 11. Brought in
She had all 3
11.
categories.
She did.
That's
Amazing. Jamie, great job. She had all 3 categories.
That's
Appointments,
awesome.
gross, and net. That, look, they're number 1 in net. That
Awesome.
must mean something. Okay. Orlando South. And we had Carla, again, gross, okay. Net 5. New Tampa, Bow, 4. Jack's Beach, 4. Sarasota Siesta Key, 4. And Greater Manatee, 4. Great
I
job.
think
Great
Joe did
job.
all 3 categories too.
Huh? Who
I
did?
think Joe did as well.
I think Joe did. Great job, Joe. Jack's Beach. Great job. All right, here we go. This is for
Are
the
you
top-
calling off the
Oh wait.
people that are-
Yeah. I'm so excited about the. All right, so here's what I did. Here's what I did for net. I was grateful. You're going to see the overview. I'm just grateful for anybody that netted. And this was one of the biggest net months that we had. Unfortunately, we had a team that moved out. We would have had much bigger, but you know what? I'm just grateful for everybody that netted 1. And we had 24 market centers out of 38 that netted 1. So really, really great job. Celebration, Jack's Mandarin, Venice, St. Augustine, Lakewood Ranch, Inverness, Spring Hill, Jack's Southside, Orlando Central, St. Petersburg, Tallahassee, St. John's, Ocala, Jack's Orange Park, Oviedo, Gulf Beaches, Bradenton, Manatee, and Orlando North. Woohoo! All right.
Do you want to tell them what the prize is going to be though? Because this was different.
Oh, this one's different. Yes. Because we know that it's a group effort to save agents and to net. You are going to get all the top 5 are going to get a $100 gift card to the restaurant of your choice, so you can take your fabulous staff or whomever you want to whatever you want to do, order in, take them out, whatever. You're going to get a $100 gift card to the restaurant of your choice for your to take for staffing.
Right.
So you just need to let Ashley know which one that. And because we know that's a group effort. And then on anybody here that we're drawing the names for, they're getting a $50 card to the location of
Oh,
the
you're
restaurant.
drawing this one?
No, you're drawing it.
Okay.
Sorry. I get excited.
You're getting
All right,
excited.
here we go. Bradenton, Manatee. Yay! $50 gift card to a restaurant of their choice, a location. That's it. And Orlando North. Great job, everybody. Very good. All right. So that was exciting news. Now let's go back to the overview. All right. So, oh, I don't have it on yours, but that's okay. It's on mine, but it didn't sync. Here's where we ended up. Really proud of you. We talked about this a little bit, but this is the official after month-end transmittal. Our goal was 1,097. And I'm finding that by having you guys do your goals every month, we are actually having success with that. And sending it out on Wednesdays and Mondays, we're really having success with that. So 1,097, great job. We actually hit 914 according to the month-end close report. That, guys, that was 83%, but it's actually, we grossed 229. That is a 25% conversion of 914. So that is you know what? That thing that I printed?
Yeah.
I think it's got my notes up there. That is a 25%, 25% conversion. 229 is 25%. That means of the 914 appointments we had, and this is pretty consistent with you guys, we convert at 25%. So, Ashley, it's getting my numbers. Is it on
This
there?
is the only thing you printed.
Oh, okay. If we hit 1,097, I did this, we would have been at 275. We would have been at 275 because I believe 25% of 1,097, I think it was 275. Anyway, it's like 45 more, 45 people more. If we had 45 people more plus our 10, we would have been at net 55. That's how important appointments are. That's how important appointments are. Your conversion is amazing. If we could just increase our appointments or hit the appointment goal that we're making, we would be able to have even better numbers. I'm so proud of you, everything you've done. Your goal was 271. We were at 229, 85% of that goal. Our goal for net was 131, and we ended up being at net 10. Now, we lost a team. You all know that, and that's fine. That we would have been at 43. And if we had not lost them, and if we had hit 25% of 1097, that would have been 45 more. What would that have been? 33, 43? That would have been like 80, where's Rich? 88 or something like that. Anyway, it would have been an amazing number. So I appreciate you guys. Anything you can do to stick with your goals, put your goals in, let's make those goals happen, and keep doing the great job you're doing because you're doing an amazing job. And I want to show you how amazing you're doing and why this makes a difference, because here is the region net from KWRI. What happens? It has to download from, you have to download it before. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I want to show you, we're like number 5 in the entire company with net this month. Is it opening up?
It's trying.
It's trying to open up. This has not been our day for technology. I think all these little zeros mean that it has to download or it's sitting someplace or whatever. So anyway,
It's got a check mark next to it though.
is it open down here?
Try.
Let's see if it opened up, and it just didn't tell us. No, it says calendar. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yay. Okay. All right. Here we go. Look at this. Ohio Valley was net 35. Greater Harlan was net 16. Southeast was net 16. New York Upstate was net 16. And look at where North Florida was. Wiki, where does it show us we are?
Number 5, baby. Number 5. Woo!
Woo! And we could have been, this has nothing to do with, nobody could help the fact that we lost that team. The point is that was just an off thing. We could have been number 1. Yeah. It's fine. I'm just showing you the potential. I'm just showing you the potential of what we can do because you guys are doing such an amazing job. Okay. So let's keep up the great work. By the way, check this out. I don't know if this is going to let us do this or not. Look at this. You were number 4 in gross. Number 4 in gross. So all these other regions, you blew them away. Mm-hmm. You blew them away. So really great job. Right, Ashley? Right. Really great job in what you did. All right. Now, if this works, I want to remind everybody that it is budget time, and this is really important. So hopefully we can open this up and see if we can get this to work. I just want to open up your paint by numbers. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work. We might just need to. Oh, there it goes. All right, here, yeah, okay. This tells us something that we have to open these up before we do these calls because for some reason there's something new with Dropbox, the way that they do it now or something. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I had a conversation this morning with the OPs to be sure that everybody is working together on these numbers. So as you do your paint by numbers and as you're doing your budget, this should be a team effort. Because at the end of the day, everybody, we have an OP and we have a team leader and we have an MCA and we have MCTTs and agent services and assistant team leaders and productivity coaches. And you know what? We know that everybody's effort every day is what makes these numbers happen. So having everyone have input into and the understanding of how we start with an owner profit goal and by using our multi-year trends report, how we get to these numbers is really important. So I'm just going to go through it very quickly because I know some of you all know how to do this. The expectation is that this is completed and done and turned into the region on November 21st, no later. Here's the reason why. According to your license agreement, these numbers are due no later to Keller Williams than December 10th, right, Ashley? December 10th, which means your lovely or handsome MCA needs to have these numbers solidified and done in order to get them into Account Edge. And, you know, and they can't do it until after the until after the November month end close.
December month end close. They put them in
Well,
January.
No, they have to be in the system we have to submit them by December 10th. They have to,
We have to approve.
well, we have to approve them and
Right.
get them to the MCAs by December 10th.
Correct.
Okay, so we have to have all these numbers, we have to have these into Keller Williams by December
That's
10th.
correct.
Okay, so that's why it's important that we have these numbers done, and then your MCAs need to be in preparation because they can be preparing to get all this stuff done
Yes.
for when they need to put them into Account Edge.
Mhm.
So, and then Ashley and I get to take the week of Thanksgiving,
Yay.
and yay, Ashley just said yay, and we get to look at your numbers. So by the time we look at it, send it back to you with questions, get them back. We're pretty close to that December 10th number. All right.
That's correct.
So here's what I want to remind everybody. If you have, and this would be an awesome goal, if you have an owner profit goal of 250,000, okay, owner profit, that's not profit share, owner profit goal, you're going to look on your multi-year trends report and you're going to see what is your profit percent of company dollar goal. What is your profit of company dollar goal? I'm going to say average, it has been around 16%, okay? So if you were to use that number, that means your company dollar goal needs to be 1,562,000, okay? I would actually be going back to what you did last year, looking at what you actually did this year and see where some of your opportunities might be. Was it recruiting? Was it expenses? Was it, I don't know. Was it maybe not enough people in production? I'm not really sure what it might be, but I would be taking a look at it, analyze it with your team and see where your difference might be. Okay, that's step one. Step two is it's all relevant now to this company dollar goal that you set up. The company dollar goal automatically comes over here from step one. You're going to go to your prior year total company dollar, or your prior year total company dollar. And that's 1.1 in this particular case. And you're going to take into consideration your lost company dollar. So you need to look at your lost company dollar and see what your number is. And that is the amount of company dollar that is returning this year, okay? Then that's going to give you the gap as to what your future goal is and what your company dollar gap is. That's the money that you need to make up moving into 2026. Then, and some people do this a little bit differently than others, you can put 0 or you can put, I think this is another number. What this is this kind of projects what you might be losing in 2026, because this is what we know we lost. This is what we did. This is what we know we lost. And this kind of gives you a final number. But this is an anticipation of what you could lose, because you probably are going to lose some company dollar. So this gives you a really good feel to know that my company dollar gap is going to be $640,000. So if that's the profit that you want to make, you've got to figure out a way to get $640,000 of new company dollar for 2026. And I'm going to tell you this, you probably need to do it before August or September of next year. Here's the reason why. Anybody that you recruit or bring in September, that means they're going to start the business October, November, December. You're probably not going to get that much company dollar. So you really start recruiting and building your profitability for your market center starting in September of 2025, October, November, December, because you're going to get, and particularly if you have cap management, that's where you're going to start getting your company dollar for 2026. So think about that and take that into consideration. All right, step 3. That's 640. How much of that is going to come from your internal growth, your internal agents? And how much of that are you going to recruit? So this is where you have to take a look and get with your, I would say, look at your scorecard cap deal report, look at your, the report that you can get from your MCA that shows you all your agents that are in production, and who can you take from 0 to half to quarter capper? Who can you take from quarter capper to half capper? Who can you take from half cap to capper? And who can you move where you can get some more growth? In this particular case, it says 20%. You can make this 30%. You can make this whatever you want to make this, and then you'd have to obviously adjust this number over here. So this means that this is what the team leader is responsible for recruiting. And this means this is what your productivity coach or whomever it is, your non-capper population, this is what you're going to be able to grow from. So then I'm just going to put that back because I don't know if it affects anything else. I'm just going to move this back to 20. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. We're going to move this back to 20, and we're going to move this back to 80. Okay, now we're going to move to step 4. So now we have 512. That was our recruiting number. All right, how many of those are going to be below capper company dollar? Okay, in this particular case, it's 45% is below capper and 55% is capper or more. And then when you scroll down here, this says 18,000. I got to move this over. The full cappers you need are 16. We add another 25% of that because with a capper, we may very well not receive the equivalent of the cap in the first year. That's kind of what I talked about before. So really, you need to think about 20 cappers in order to be able to make your number work. And then this final step is, what is your goal? So if you think you're going to end the year, in this case at 222, okay, and your agent, and you have an agent goal of 250, and you have expected attrition of 36%, you might want to look at what your numbers were for this year. That means you're going to lose 80 people. Your net goal is 28. Your total gross goal is 108. You need 60 cappers. That means you need 88 of everybody else. Okay? So I did that kind of fast. If any of you need help with this, we don't want you getting to November 20th or the latter part of getting closer to November 21st and go, we can't get this figured out. If you need help on it now, let me know. If you have any questions now, raise your hand and we're happy to help you. As far as these reports are concerned, this is your choice. If you want to go and figure these out, that's what your choice. I just need to see steps 1 through 5 are completed. Okay. All right. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have their hand raised for any questions, Ashley? Oh, I have my hand raised.
How'd you do that?
I don't know. I have my hand raised.
You know how you do
Lower my hand, Ashley. All right. Anybody have any questions? If not, November 21st is the day to turn all of this in. Wiki, you got it?
I got it. I've got a scheduled program to meet with Ashley on the 20th for help.
Oh, very good. The 20th at 4:55. Is that right?
That's right. That's right.
Well, actually, she never leaves there until about 5:30, 6 o'clock anyway. So
That's right. That's why she wanted to throw my name back in the hat after she picked it.
that's right. That's right. All right. Well, I'm going to quit sharing then. All right. You guys are totally amazing. We're going to give them some time back today so you can go and get all of the rest of your reports and everything done. Really grateful for all of you. Thank you for everything that you're doing. And we really appreciate it. And make sure if you haven't filled your goals out, that you get that done. I think we're missing 4 or 5 market centers, but not really bad. I'm going to be sending you the latest. Actually, I think we're already like at net 10 and gross like 73 or 83. And I think we're already at net 10. So you're already doing an amazing job. Thank you so much. You know, I'm really seeing that many of you are paying attention to the activities and making it happen. So thank you for that. And all the new leaders that we have, thank you for everything you're doing as well.
How are you, dear?
Anything else?
Yeah,
Go on mute, Chris. All right, very good.
Events,
Business Planning Clinic.
Why don't you go ahead and talk about
I
that?
have about 25 seats available for Business Planning Clinic. I need to know by tomorrow with lunch and materials and all that jazz if you're gonna be coming. I saw the email from Orlando North. They are going to purchase another bundle. So bundles are still available if you guys want them. Happy to help you with those. Just let me know. And then so that's on Thursday. So great job. We're gonna have close to 100 people when it's all said and done. It's gonna be really, really great class, full class. It'll be really good for Jean. And then the following week on that Tuesday, the 18th, we have career visioning. And I was looking at the registrations. We have about 25 for that class. I don't really see a lot of leadership. And I know that it's been a little bit since we've had that class. And we mentioned on the last class with, hiring and with using that with new leadership or hiring. It's a great class. So if you guys can make it out for the Tuesday career visioning, remember we separated. It used to be the full leverage series, and now it's just career visioning because it's just too much in that 2 days. So please be sure to check that out. And then Call to Play Win the Day with Jason Abrams on December 5th. We are a little over halfway full. We are treating this as a leadership meeting. I will be pulling the new list to let you guys know who is registered, but it is an expectation that leadership is there.
It's like a leadership meeting.
Right.
It's our end of the year leadership meeting. So
Right.
we're trying not to put a lot on you anymore because, we heard, there's too many times we're out of the market center and everything. So we're trying to combine our events to make them leadership meeting events.
Right.
And Jason is expecting all leadership
Yes.
in the afternoon event.
Yeah. So I'll be sending an updated list for everybody to review, but make sure at a minimum, leadership should be registered. And then I know you guys are working to get your agents. There are no bundles for Call to Play, but you do have the opportunity to book any number that you want, and I will secure those seats for you, and you can give me those names later. That way you have your people secured, you have seats for your people, and you can always bill back your agents or whatever you guys want to do with that. So if you have any questions on that, please reach out. I'll have happy to help you guys with that information.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. All right. Awesome.
All right, guys.
All right. Have a great week, everybody. Let's go grow, grow, grow. You're doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.